Okay then. Hopefully it gonna help. Thank you, Silmi.
Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, thank you Kak Rin Agustina. Kak Ririn, are we already live stream?
Now still loading, Kak. Wait ya.
Help.
I think it's already
Okay.
started.
Now it start.
Okay, so I think we need to inform the participant that the class has started.
Okay, thank you,
Kak
Rin Agustina. Kak Rin.
Okay, Kak Anissa, Kak Hairunisa, are you here? Could you please help share the thing? Okay, Kak Hairunisa is not here. Okay, hold on. Can help maybe just like to the people on YouTube today, and we have something special, one that I really what is it interested in the field that she worked on, that is a voice acting. But before we gonna talk about that, we will like wait for some people to join our class today. And yeah, maybe I'm going to say to Kak Esther. Hi Kak Esther, how are you doing today, Kak Esther?
Hello, Kasumi.
Hi
I'm doing
Kak.
well. Yeah,
Thank you for joining today, Kak Esther. Is it raining in your region, Kak, where you live?
yeah. I just got back to home and yeah, so
Wow.
kind of what?
Is it
Mhm.
raining cats and dog in your place, or it's just like what is it, a small rain? It don't really rain that much.
Yeah, just so what is it like? Rain's dog? It's an idiom, right? Yeah, the first one.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
Well, hopefully there is no problem with the internet connection during the class, yeah, Kak.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
hopefully.
hopefully. Okay, thank you so much, Kak Esther. And then I'm going to say hi to maybe Kak Kinan. Are you able to open your microphone, Kak Kinan? Hi, hi. Okay. What since Kak Kinan is not answering yet, maybe Kak Lani? Kak Lani Sulistiani. Hello.
Halo Kak, sorry for joining
Hi.
late.
It's okay, it's fine. Thank you so much for joining. And maybe a question to you. Do you know what's the title of today's class?
Actually not yet. I haven't checked
Not
it, but
yet.
I checked the
Oh.
group.
It's okay, it's okay. It means like you're just so excited about the class and you don't even, what is it, worried what is the topics today. You're just gonna attend and listen. That's awesome. Okay.
Yes. Uh,
Thank you so much for joining. And yeah, welcome everyone to join our Thursday class again today. And before we start the class, as usually, I need to, what is it? I need to read the announcement. And I'm going to present it a little bit. All right. Can anyone confirm whether you guys can see the screen? Is my screen visible, guys?
yes, visible Kak.
All right, awesome. Thank you. And all right, so once again, welcome to the largest English community in Indonesia. We are Britzone, and um, our core value that is Britzone is a free and open platform for everyone, and it's for English education, and everything that we do here is based on volunteerism. So the conductor, you guys, the participant, as well as the committee and the facilities here, we are doing everything based on volunteerism. And then in our Britzone, we have several classes. That is one of it is Tuesday class. It has the offline and online class. And then like for the offline class, it's always held in Perpustakaan Kemendikdasmen at 7 p.m. And the main event of the Tuesday class is like the presentation or talk show, and then there is the FGD session. And then we have the Britzone Thursday class, which is the always online class. And the current class we are having right now, it starts at 7 p.m. and it's also has the FGD sessions as our main things to enjoy during the class, so we can practice our English together. And then like of course we have like the presentation or special theme class, just like today we're gonna talk about voice acting and changing career. And then we also have the Saturday fun class that is always offline, and it's the same just like the Tuesday class that is held every Saturday on what is it, on Perpustakaan Kemendikdasmen. It starts at 11 p.m. and the main event for this class is of course the presentation, and then we also have the FGD sessions, but it's gonna be more fun because we got to talk with our friends face to face and practice our English, and then we also have the fun games. Try to join the Saturday class, guys. It's gonna be really fun. And then, of course, we have the Britzone After class. It's once a month on Saturday. We learn English while visiting iconic places in around around Jakarta, just like what we did a couple of days on May 10th. We visited Tibet Eco Park with a theme about what is it? Economy, quest, stuff like that. And we still gonna have a lot of interesting topic in the next time. So look for this. And then of course our general guidelines that everyone have to follow is like please be respect, please keep your respect and be kind to everyone's, and then like if you want to submit or take a picture or video, please take permission from the people there and maybe in your FGD room or something. And then like please avoid discrimination also, because we want to provide English educations and platform to everyone to practice in a really comfortable a comfortable way without being judgmental or something like that, right? And so if you witness behavior that violate these guidelines, report it to the facilitator or prison management, and we will take action for that. And of course, please follow us to keep up to date to the news from us on Instagram Britzone ID. Of course, please subscribe to our Britzone YouTube English community, as well as our TikTok for Britzone ID, and join on our Discord, Britzone Discord. And here is the link. Go ahead and try to scan it, or you can get the information about this later on our WhatsApp group. We have a really fun session that is every Sunday. We can have like games or just chit chat, or sometimes we also do movie night, or and what is it? Sometimes we have a mini concert. So yeah, if you just want to hang out while practicing your English, go ahead and join us. All right, so this is a little bit information that we are sponsored by Perpustakaan Kemendikdasmen. You guys can follow the Instagram of Perpustakaan Kemendikdasmen here. You can sign up for becoming member of the library to access impressive resources. Like they have like 32K books collection, audio and video collections. And then yeah, it's also a little bit announcement. We still have an open recruitment, guys. Go ahead and join our click the link if you want to join and participate to be our team. Okay. And then we still open for the Tuesday PIC. It would be really cool, and we are really happy if you guys would like to apply and be part of our team on Tuesday PIC as well as in mid-off team. This is the requirement that we need. Okay, if you still have more questions, go ahead and ask your questions later during the LGD or DM the admin on the WhatsApp group. Okay, so we have the Thursday class tradition. We will really appreciate you guys to turn on your camera like during our session because we live stream on YouTube, and it will be really great to turn on your camera so we can have a good session discussion together, like feels like we are having a face-to-face session, and then we're gonna take a picture after the Q&A session. And it would be really wonderful if you guys fill out the attendance form, because like your form, your feedback means a lot to us as well as the facilities. If we are plans, the facilities plans, your feedback, anything you guys wrote in that forms like water for us. Okay, I think that's all for the announcement. And now I'm going to call out our conductor today, Kak Rien Agustina. Hi, Kak Rien. How are you doing today, Kak Rien?
Hello, Silmi,
Hi,
and hello,
Kak.
everyone. I'm good. Thanks a lot for this opportunity.
Thank you, Kak. I'm so happy
Hello.
that,
Can you hear
yeah.
my voice?
Yes, loud and clear, Kak Rien. Really happy to have you here, Kak Rien. Oh my God.
My pleasure.
Okay, so maybe just a little bit introduction from me to you guys. Karin Agustina is someone who worked as a voice actor and really interested in this field. Actually, that is why I decided to choose to invite her as a speaker today. And Karin also has like interesting background story for that. She didn't start as a voice actor from the beginning, but she wasn't like a teacher in biology, ya, Kak. Yeah, maybe Karen, you can go ahead and introduce yourself more. Thank you so much for like blessing us here by presenting your us here with us, Kak.
Oh, okay. Once again, thanks a lot for Britzone Committee for having me here. It's such an honor for me to be here, and also an honor for me to be with all of you guys. I know this is the young people who are bright and passionate about anything. So yeah, like Silmi said before, I was pursuing my career as a voice actor right now, but back then I'm not a voice actor. So maybe we're gonna have a roller coaster journey about it. Yeah, we're gonna start with the introduction. Okay then.
Should I go to the next slide, Kak?
Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, thanks a lot. As Silmi mentioned before, my name is Ririn because my name is too long to pronounce. I was a former biology teacher before for high school, and I also a lifelong learner, which I'm sure all of you guys also a lifelong learner. That's why you are here, guys. And then my hobbies a little bit is I love to read, write, sightseeing, and also doing volunteering, which also affect me to have this kind of career right now. And right now, I walk a new path as a voice actor. And you can hit me up, guys, through my social media. To my Instagram is Rain Voice, or to my email. If you have another things to talk about, it's about the project or stuff. Let's be friends and sharing about a lot of things. So that's about me. Then we're gonna go to the next slide, please. Okay. While we are waiting, probably before we start to dig deeper about my roller coaster journey, I have a sneak peek about a short video. So why you still have time to change career. It's such a hopefully this video can lit your minds up about what a shifting career looks like. It's not about rainbows and cupcakes, of course. It's about realistic life. And hopefully, guys, you bear with me in this roller coaster journey. So, would you mind to start the videos, guys? Thank you.
Okay, hold on, Kak. I feel
Yes.
like my internet connection for the what is it for the video is not really good. Should we like
Oh,
what is
yeah.
it? How to say? Hold on.
Oh, yeah, we can,
Let me.
while we are waiting for the connection, I think I just want to know how many of you guys like pursuing a new career, or you are in the path that, oh, should I go left or right? Probably you can like raise your hand or give some icons if you relate with this kind of stuff. Or you are, I think I'm fine with my job. Oh, I see. Is there another one who relate with this kind of issue? Or everyone fine with their life? I'm gonna have this fine life. Oh, there's Kaheni. Okay, I see some people here quite related with this kind of issue. Kisi, oh, thanks a lot. I think you can relate, or we are in the middle of something. We try to pursue. Oh, Kalani, okay then. So, is that, oh, is it ready? Okay then, guys, we're gonna see this video, and probably I'm gonna ask you what do you guys think about this short video. So enjoy.
It is still loading, Kak.
Oh, that's totally fine. Then I'm gonna ask
Okay.
someone who raised their hand, probably while we are waiting.
Yeah, it's still loading.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. Oh, is that okay now?
I
Is
think
the audio audible, Kak? Pardon?
Uh, oh, not yet, I think.
Okay then.
Okay then. While we are waiting for the video, I wanna ask Kak, who raised their hand before. Kak Kisi, are you there? Sorry if I mispronounced your name.
Hi, Kak, but I'm so sorry I cannot turn on the video. It's raining pretty hard here, and I think if I
Yes.
turn on my video, I would be like ejected from the Zoom call. So I'm really sorry for that.
That's totally fine. It's raining cats and dog here too, so I can relate. So
Yeah.
may I have your story why you raised your hand and related with this issue?
Yeah, actually, I'm not really in the position of trying to change my career because I love my job. Actually, I'm also
Oh.
a social worker. I work for a civil society organization. It's like
Mhm.
I'm volunteering full time, but I'm getting paid for it. But the thing that I'm really interested why I joined your webinar is I'm really interested in starting a voice acting career as a side hustle. Yeah, so that's a little bit of sneak peek of my story. Thank you.
Oh, thanks a lot. We have another voice actor in the future. Yay! Thanks a
Hopefully,
lot for
hopefully,
sharing.
with your help.
Yeah, because I'm gonna also share about this. Some of my friends, they are still like office worker, 9 to 5 worker, yet they still have another side hustle with voice actor. But yeah, if you guys want to know about it, like Kisi said before, yeah, it was actually very possible if you can like manage your time and stuff. So thanks a lot, Kakisi. Wish you all the best. And I'm gonna share some of the tips, hopefully can help you to pursue this career too. Thanks a lot.
Okay, let's try
So
to.
back to Sumi.
Yeah, let's try it, Kak. Please confirm whether you guys can hear the
Oh, okay.
audio or not. Is the audio?
I think there's no audio yet, Kak. Or maybe you can send us the link.
Mm-hmm. Probably you can watch it later on. Is that okay, guys?
Okay.
Probably you can think at home and
Kak.
and try to absorb that. So may we go to the next slide, please? Thanks a lot, Silmi. Okay. Yeah, so basically what Kissy said before, you totally can still pursue a career as a office worker, but also you want to have a side hustle. It's totally possible because there also a remote job for this voice acting. So we're gonna move to next slide. So basically, the video is about change our career, but there's a realistic things behind it. It's not as easy as we thought, like, oh, I think I'm not into this kind of job and I think I'm gonna move on. But actually, there's a lot of things we have to think about before we choose to change into another work. So, yeah, want to balance life. Yes, this is the link. Thanks a lot, Silmi. Okay, then. Would you mind to change into next slide? Okay, then. So basically, with all the realistic side of hustle and bustle of life, but we still have opportunity to really find our passion, what we gonna like, what we gonna want to pursue, and then we move on into another zone is shifting journey. Is there anyone know what is shifting journey, especially in career life or shifting career? Anyone want to have their opinion? What is shifting career? You can like raise your hand or okay. Oh, sorry. Debbie, yes. Please.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
maybe in the future we want to prefer when retirement, yeah, pensiun. So we
Mm-hmm.
must do something for our journey, and maybe we want to not boring and change our life, yeah, something like that.
Oh, wow. Thanks a lot for the answer. Change our life. Such a highlight. Wow. I give you a round of applause. Me too. I bet everyone wants to change their life into a better one. Yes. And have a very good time retiring in a big house. No? No, 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 no. Don't need a big house if we are happy, right? But we have to be realistic. Once again, thanks a lot, Debbie, for your thoughts. Yes, I totally agree with what Debbie said before. So basically, shifting is a some kind of transitioning to a different path in our career. And sometimes it takes a roller coaster before we get to that point. So yeah. Would you mind to do the next slide? Yes. Yeah, everyone said it's familiar with shifting career, but Journey, no. Yes, it's actually totally a shifting for me, not only for my career, but my life. So this is a sneak peek of my roller coaster journey of life. After I graduate from the university, I have major in biology education. And then I work as a teacher because I'm from Bandung. So basically, I work as a high school teacher. Is it my dream since I was a kid? No. This is not my dream job, but um when I have this job, I really love to be around students and share a lifetime experience with them. We discuss and I learn a lot from them. So basically, what I experienced up until today is shaped by what I have before as a teacher. So I have my teaching career in Bandung from 2010 until 2016. So you guys can guess my age. So basically, that was my working career through journey as a high school teacher. And then I moved to Jakarta. It's around 2016. And I have another life, which is volunteering life. I mentioned it before because I love volunteering. Most of my volunteering life is in like literacy, like reading, event, meet with other and another people that are amazing. It also helped me to build my career up until today. And then I have another experience and opportunity to working again as a teacher in Jakarta, which is totally different. Different places, different people, different students, different colleagues, and fellow teachers. I also learned a lot how to being strong and struggle in Jakarta. If you live in Jakarta, you know what I mean. I'm not from Jakarta, so I can feel the pressure when you come back from home tired, but you have to start all over again. I see Lenny like nodding her head. So we can relate with what happened when we felt that as things that we have to do, not we love to do. And after that, I have a freelance moment when the pandemic hits, everything changed, and I have another opportunity to experience another career, which is freelancing online, especially. And I have another opportunity to finally make me who I am right now as a career as a voice actor. So it's a kind of long journey for me. I'm not sure at the beginning why I am into this journey and why I am being a voice actor. At first, I didn't understand, but there is lots of dots that really makes me understand and also helps me to grow as a person I am today. So next slide, please. Yeah, this is my school life. Actually, I learned a lot from my fellow teacher, from students, and I really grateful for this opportunity because it also helped me to being a person I am. I learned communication skill, works with student and teachers. Can the photos shown all of the photos? Yes. And then I also learned about problem solving abilities and adapt to various environment. Every academic year, we met new students, we met new teachers, and I just realized it helps me so much to understand and have a learn effective strategies for maintaining everything, having emotional intelligence and critical thinkings, and also insight with different students, work with them. And then it really helps me to understand that for years, this is what makes me the person who I am today. So there is no wasted years. I learned a lot from school life. So I'm really grateful for this opportunity. And then I also do a lot of public speaking, of course, because I'm in front of the classroom and you talk with students, talk with colleagues, with fellow teachers, and usually doing presentation and stuff, which is related with the voice world that I didn't realize. Sometimes I also doing emceeing and facilitating for some event, and then I realized, oh, everything already in that place for me to learn about voice that I didn't realize at first glance. Okay, next slide, please. So when I realized that, oh, probably I have to shift my career. So basically, there is some signs that it's time to change your career path. If you see on the slides, probably you can check doing the double check or thick. If you're losing interest with what you're doing right now, or there's no room for growth, like you do the same things, but you see that, oh, why I'm not being creative for doing these things and just stuck with the same things, the same methods which I used for years, and I didn't grow at all. But that was a comfort zone for me. Yeah, probably you have to think about it. The third one, your work is undervalued. So yeah, based on your experience, is that when you achieve something, is there anything that makes you, oh, I did this? And then is there anyone appreciate you for what you've done? Because sometimes we need that too, right? And then you are not feeling challenged because when you are not feeling challenged, you tend to be on your comfort zone, right? So you felt like, oh, I just do what I did like yesterday, and then I just repeating the same old days. So that's fine. But if you are like stuck in the same place, yeah, probably you have to think about it. And last but not least, all you think and talk about is leaving. Sometimes you just wait for the weekend So you can have a fun weekend. And but then the Sunday's evening comes and you realize, oh no, I have to work again for Monday. Yeah, I've been in that cycle too. Not I didn't say that I'm not love what I've done before as a teacher. I really love teaching because I love to meet my students, but I think the biggest burden with the school life is the administration. If you're a teacher here, maybe you can raise your hand if you agree with me that the administration things are too much. Yes, we love being surrounded by students, but sometimes it's hard to do all the administration things, and we cannot grow as a person because I said before I love to read, but sometimes if it's overwhelming job coming, I even didn't have time to at least read 5 pages. I don't have time because I have to check all my students' work or I have to prepare for exam. Yeah, if you are a teacher here, hello, fellow teachers. Yeah, we have to strive. Yes. Okay, true. Thanks a lot. Yes, I see some teachers here, so I think you can relate with this. Okay, next slide, please. So, yeah, I said before, I am more than grateful have this opportunity as a teacher because turns out it helps me preparing me to the world of voice acting I didn't know before. Then of course, it's not on my like, oh, in a future goal, I want to be a voice actor. No, but I really adore all the voice actor that did this job amazingly, but I never thought of this before. And then I met this amazing world. So yeah, probably I also gonna share this link to you guys on the chat box as well. You can see this guy is amazing voice actor from UK. He's been on all the movies for the trailers. If you know Jurassic Park, The Lost World, Mr. Bean Holidays, advertisement, games, all of it. He just said it. He's there. He has unique voice, deep accent, and distinctive voice. They're very unique. But once again, I'm being reminded by my mentor when I take a voice acting class. They say that there is no bad voice. There is only untrained voice. So everyone can be a voice actor as long as you learn and train your voice. Because always be a place for any kind of voice. So never say that, oh no, my voice is too like light. I don't have that thickness. I don't have raspy voice. I don't have that golden voice. There's no such thing like that. Actually, in the voice acting world, any kind of voice has their own places, has their own client, has their own project. Because you know, guys, nowadays, if you heard the advertisement, even when you are in a train or in public transportation, you can hear any kind of voice, right? Like go chang, you have heard about that, right? That's one of my friend's voice. And then another unique and weird voice too. They have a place somewhere in this voice acting world. So don't be worried. There is only untrained voices, not, yes, not bad voices. So we still have hope, guys. So yes, agree. Every voice is unique. Thanks a lot. Yes. Next slide, please. So basically, what is voice acting? Once again, voice acting for me, and I learned a lot from my mentor, is the art. So basically, this is an art. So if you are into art, voice acting is part of art, of using your voice to portray characters or provide narration in various forms of media, including, like I said before, there's video games, animation, commercials, audiobooks. You can hear it on your TV or YouTube or whatever it is, any kind of digital media right now. If you hear voice, then this is part of voice acting. Next. So it involves interpreting scripts and bringing them to life through vocal performance. So basically, you make a theater of mind. So everyone who hears you trusts you and can relate with you. So there is some kind of project that I also have the opportunity to join with, like games or audiobooks. How to make all the characters alive is by doing voice acting. So basically, you try to convince people with your voice, especially when it's kind of advertisement. You guys remember one of the brand always coming during Ramadan, and you will remember, oh, what kind of series we're gonna have during Ramadan with the syrup, right? You always wait for that. So basically, that's also how they try to portray their brand, but we are being their representative of the brand. So how we bring that brand, so people gonna buy that brand, right? So that's one of the example. Next slide, please. Yeah, so basically this is just some of my portfolios. My first project is games, Ragnarok Origin. Um, when we got a project, we can assign to one characters or more. It depends on the needs of the clients. If they've felt like, oh, your voice suits some of characters, we don't only voicing one character. Sometimes we can voicing two or three characters, especially in games. But in these games, I like voicing two or three characters. So another one is audiobook. I really love audiobook, but to be honest, the hardest part in voice acting, the project that the hardest for me is audiobook, because you can imagine you have like 200 pages books, and then you have to read that, and then you have to again um having people related with you with the scene, meanwhile they cannot see it because this is not movie. So basically you have to make the theater of mind, becoming the narrators, becoming the characters there, and have a switch from one character to another. That was hard. But if you already like mastering the audiobook, then it will help you to also help you in dubbing, help you to do another like doing advertisement, because you have that voice acting that takes a long time. Probably, can we hear one of them? Probably the another
Okay,
one
Kak.
later. Yes.
Okay. Are you here, Kak Tito? Is Kak Tito here? Okay, Kak Tito gonna help because like I failed to share the audio, Kak. Let's go
Yeah,
with the
okay.
Instagram link, Kak Tito.
Oh yeah, thanks a lot. Oh yeah, we can click the second slide. Yeah, this one. So
The audio is still not heard, yeah, guys.
yes.
Okay. I wonder why. Because like usually when we share the screen, we can just share the audio, but this time, oh, now we can hear it. Cool.
Ini adalah area atribut.
Oh yeah.
Kolom A mewakili atribut. Gunakan rocker untuk berpindah. Klik misi untuk melakukan misi. Cepat register nama sekarang. Ini adalah area atribut. Kolom A mewakili 100 poin kamu sekarang. Kolom B mewakili bonus poin equipment dan lainnya. Kolom C mewakili atribut.
That's for the audiobook, can we hear just one of them, the sample? Yes, thank you.
And it can feel like you have no backbone at all. I know that the universe sometimes appears too dark for your pair of eyes to see through. And it can feel like no stars shine for you. But look at it this way. Someday, when the time comes, you will feel light as a feather. For you already know what happiness feels like. Someday, when the time comes, you will appreciate light in every little thing, in actions, in words, in people, especially the light you have within you. Twilight is such a stunning part of the day. It occurs in between the light and the dark. You know the one where the skies look especially beautiful. I think twilight is a perfect balance of light and dark. Same for what life is supposed to be. Life is supposed to be balanced. It's not supposed to be too light nor too dark. I know it's not easy to put ourselves in the middle of the light and dark, in which each side seems to pull us like magnets. The happiness could carry us over the moon. And sometimes we
Okay.
enjoy the
I
pain.
think we can stop until this part. Okay, thank you. So basically, if we do the project, there is a director. There is a dubbing director for dubbing. There is a director for audiobook. So basically, when I do this project for audiobook, the director will direct us how to read, which kind of moods they want us to have, and there's a different type of it. So we have to follow the direction of the director. So for the poem, like I said before, it also have the kind of moods, several different kind of moods. So when you read the sentence, it will be different each time you read that. You cannot have like the same intonation or like the same things how the way you read it. So it has to be dynamic. So it's hard. So audiobook for me personally it's hard, but I really love to do audiobook. So yeah, that's some of my project. Another one, I have a dubbing project too, but I cannot share what kind of series or movie. Most of them are on Netflix. So probably after this, if you want to discuss about it, probably I can share it. Why I cannot share it? Because there's some project that is confidential. We have NDAs and we cannot talk about it on public or publicly say that, hey, I'm on this project. So yeah, that's some of the part of the contract. So yeah, but I also do some dubbing. Then back to this slide again. I remember the growth zone. If you guys know growth zone, growth mindset things.
Yeah. By the way, Kak,
Yes, Kak. Okay, then. Yes.
Kak Ririn, by the way, we have like 1 minute left.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Then we can
Yes.
skip to next. So my well, my advice is join voiceover class and of course community. So we can, if you want to pursue this career, you can join one of the class I follow is Ava Indonesia, Academy of Voice Actor Indonesia. You can go to their Instagram because they also opened a new batch for this year. So if you want to join some of the class course, you can join the class. And then another one like Voice Institute Indonesia or Dubber and Writer and some of the community that I can also recommend. Okay, then the next slide. Yes, so basically you have things to consider before shifting career. Like you can see below, you do self-assessment, doing research and exploration, action planning, and personal and financial consideration. Because if you're single and you have family, of course, you have different kind of things you have to think about, especially if you are the breadwinner of the family, which is I am, and then probably some of you too. So you have to consider all this thing before you started to do a shifting career. Yes, and I want to end this sharing session with one of the quotes I think related, hopefully with all of us. So basically, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. So basically, if you want to challenge yourself, if you want to try a new things to come, then yeah, try to challenge yourself. But again, consider some of the things you have to do before you have action to do that. So yeah, that's for me. Thanks a lot. Hopefully it can enlighten a bit about the life of a voice actor. And yeah, see you in the FGD session. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much for the really awesome materials from you, Kak Rian Agustina. Oh my God. All of the points is really good, right, guys? And so we're gonna have what is it? Q&A, but unfortunately, I can only give one person chance to give a question. So anyone who wanna ask, go ahead. All right, we have Kak Nazira. Go ahead and ask your question.
Okay. Hello, Karin. I want to ask, all of you know that right now in this era, in technology era, there are so many AI can finish our work. And as a teacher, how do you can handle or how do you can give grade to your students and how do you teach uniquely of yourself? Can difference with AI. Thank you, Kak. Maybe it is not related with our topic today, but thank you.
Oh, thanks a lot, Nazira, for a question. That was a good question. Yes, AI. Everyone talks about it, right? If I'm still in like teaching right now, actually there's a good side, of course, and there is pros and cons, right, about AI. I think if we can manage it well, not for like, oh, let students use AI to do their work or like homework. We as a teacher have to know technology better. So my advice is, as a fellow teacher before, we have to know technology better and see AI not as a competitors, but as a helper for us to help us when we are teaching and help us to direct our students into a right path. So if you are really passionate about teaching, then you will can differentiate which one is made by human and which one made by AI. I mean, if you know your own students, you will know, oh, this students is really creative. Meanwhile, another one, oh, they tend to have a shortcut. So you can know which students have AI or not, right? So first thing first, you have to know your student better, and then we can use AI for the good side in a teaching and learning, because it also can help us, really helps us to do all the work. So my suggestion is you have to know the technology better. We have to know technology better before we like, no, don't using AI. No, because we cannot stop technology, right? Everything will always generating and developing. So like embracing the technology, but in a wise way. So that's my answer for this. Hopefully it can help you. Thank you.
Wow, amazing questions and got a really wonderful answer as well from Karen. Thank you so much for Kak Nazia the questions and Karen for answering the questions. And yeah, I can see many of you wanted us more, but because the time is limited, we ended the Q&A now. And before we start the FGD and take a photo, Kak Tito from our MEDAF team will do a little bit promotion. Go ahead, Kak Tito. Take the screen is yours.
Okay, so thank you so much for your time. Just as what our conductor today shared, to us that your voice can convince people, I also want to convince you guys to buy our new merch. So Britzone has officially created new merch, which you can see here. We have three merchandise. One is Busy Apparel, and the second one is Busy Connect. It's an e-money card, and also Busy Card. It's soon will be available. So if you guys want to feel, more deep connection with us, as a Bridge owner, you guys can buy some of our merchandise and feel like we are connected, something like that. So if you guys are interested, maybe you guys can try go to our links here down below, bit.ly/merchandisebz, or you can scan the QRs here, and we will also share the link in the chat. So if you guys are interested, please go ahead and order from our BC merchandise. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Kak Tito, for the promotion. Yeah, if you guys want to support us, go ahead and buy our merchandise, guys. And so we're gonna take a photo now. Okay, so I will take the screenshot. We have like 3 slides. Please get ready. Open your camera, guys. I will take the screenshot in 1, 2, 3. Okay, hold on. All right. What is it? Going to the next slide. Okay, keep posing because I don't know where you guys at. Just keep posing. And okay, so okay, get ready. 1, 2, 3. All right. I'm going to the next slide, the 3rd slide. All right. Okay, get ready. 1, 2, 3. All right, awesome. So thank you so much, everyone, for staying until now. We finished the presentation, and then we also already had the Q&A. If you guys still want to have questions, don't worry, because Karin, are you still gonna stay here, Karin? Karin Agustina?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so because Karin's still here, you guys, if you want to ask for any more questions to Karin, just inform your Fasil, and then your Fasil will inform the Zoom host to invite Karin to your room. Make sure to tell your Fasil if you have any more questions. Yeah, so yeah, go ahead, Karin, our host today. Can you start the FGD session?
All right. Okay, so we'll count till 3. The FGD will start. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I think it's time for me to speak because everyone's already going to their room. So hello everyone. It's nice to see all of your faces here. But first, before we start, I'd like to each of you guys to introduce yourself first. How about it? Maybe starting from Kak Dio, Kak Dio Virus Akbar. Mind
Yeah.
to introduce yourself, Kak?
Okay. First of all, can you hear my voice? That's my voice is clear? Okay.
Yes, it's clear and right.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. My name is Dio Faris Akbar, and you can call me Dio. And today it's a great day, actually, and I live in South Jakarta, in Lebak Bulus, and I work as a civil servant in Jakarta. Nice to meet you, everyone.
Nice to meet you too, Kadio. Wow, that's a great time for having you today. Is it how was it, How was the How was the presentations from Kak Ririn that she has brought before?
Actually, I have one question that make me so curious about the art of the voice
Wow, wow.
acting.
Okay. Let's keep it first ya, Kak ya.
Okay,
Okay.
keep it.
We have to introduce each of us first, and then you can ask to Kak Ririn and everyone here in the room
Okay,
your questions, okay? Okay.
okay, I hold my
Just
question.
wait for it. Please be patient. And how about we're moving to another person here, Kak Haris. Kak Haris, do you mind to introduce yourself?
Hello,
Hi.
hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Haris. I am an employee in health sector, and now I'm living in Sleman, Yogyakarta.
Wow, that's so far in Jogja. What makes you want to join today's class, Kak?
Mm, because last class, just day class, was not held, so I think I joined the Thursday class.
Wow, that's great. Thank you so much, Kak Haris, for coming today. I hope
Sure.
you also enjoy learning and chit-chatting with us. Wow. Do you also have like questions like Kak Dio before?
Not really, because I just joined in the middle of the discussion, so I just let it go, just hear everything about what the presentation.
I see. But it's okay. We can maybe later when you have questions, you just can floor it in the room, ya, Kak. So, okay, so everyone is already introducing themselves, and we also have Kak Silmi and also the host and Kak Ririn. Do you guys want to introduce yourself first, or we can pass it? I think we can just
We
pass
can
it.
pass ya, Kak.
Okay, sure. And then, um, that's great, everyone. I love the vibes today, and also from Kak Ririn's vibe. It's really new and it's really interesting, not only for the members but also me as a facilitator, because the topic is really quite interesting. Because actually I do really into the voice acting too, but yeah, I don't know how to. And then you bring this topic, you brought this topic. It's really amazing and give inspired me. So let's just move. Oh, I haven't introduced myself, so everyone, so sorry. My name is Connie. I am your facilitator for today. I will guide you for the FGD session. So yeah, nice to meet you all. And how about we're moving to the first question from Kak Dio. I think Kak Dio is already cannot wait for giving the questions and then having the conversations. Kadio, it's your
Uh,
time.
okay, thank you for the opportunity, Kak Connie. Actually, I have one question for Kak Ren, ya Kak Ren. So, uh, how you manage your tone of voice when you act your voice for the every character that you act for your film or for your game character? How do you develop that? I mean, every actor has a different voice for every character, right? Yeah, that's make me so curious about that. Really.
Oh, oh, thanks a lot for the question. That was a good question. Thanks a lot, Kak Dio, for the question. Actually, the trends nowadays in voice acting, actually, they sometimes they require a different type of tone. So it depends on the casting. So before you go into a project, usually they ask for your sample voice. They
Mm,
will like DMs us personally. If I said before, there is a director director for dubbing. So basically, the director, if they know that, oh, you have a middle tone that is really suitable for these characters in the games, then they're
Mm.
gonna ask you for your sample voice. That's just the first step. You are into a casting zone. So when they
Okay.
ask you your sample of voice, they give you a script. So there's some kind of script for a game. There's some of the line. Line is the sentence that you have to talk.
Mm.
There is an action line. There is a sentence, a long sentence. Because if you play a game, you have heard like there is an action move like here, or like they just like punching somebody. There's also different. So basically they have several voice. And when you ask that how you manage to voice like that, basically they give us the guide. So
Oh,
I have some game project. The guide is sometimes from China, or sometimes they give you the English guide. So basically, the voice actor, either they're voicing in the voice actor from China or from like America, they have an English accent. But for this game, we have to localize it. So we don't follow the guide. So you don't have the tone like the Mandarin or the Chinese, of course, because we try to make it in Indonesian, right? So you have to different to make it different. How to manage your tone is basically you just try to sounds like the guide, the tone, but not
I
the
see.
accent, of course. The accent will be different, right? We cannot follow the accent from the Chinese characters, right? Because that will be different. But you have to manage the character. They give us the script and they give us the character definition like, oh, this character is flirty, but at the same time, she is strong, and she is like cruel. We have to follow the character. And the
I
voice
see.
itself, we just try to mimicking to sounds like that. But moreover, the emotion is the highlight. If you cannot like provide the emotion, you're gonna fail your casting. Because sometimes the director send a message to some people in order to choose which one suitable for the character. So that's the first thing. When you are make it from the casting, then they're gonna call you, come to the studio to start the dubbing session.
Oh,
Basically, when yes, there's some part of it you just don't like, okay, I go to the studio. No, you have a casting, and then if you
okay, okay,
make it,
okay.
you go to the studio. Yes, and then after that, if you when you are doing the dubbing session, sometimes the client comes through Zoom. So basically, we have live dubbing session, and the client watch us. If they don't like how we pronounce it or how we having the intonation, they correct us like, oh, I don't like that part. Can you change it? Can you make it better? Can you sound more flirty, or can you sound more cute at the same time, at the same place? You have to really can explain what the client wants. So it's not an easy job actually, but it's fun. If you like to explore, then it's gonna be fun for you. So that's
Yeah,
my
sounds
help.
difficult for me, actually. I mean,
Yeah, but it's fun if
I
you
mean, there are a lot of steps
yes.
for recruitment for voice actor. Especially
Yes,
the first step, we must sending some, recording for our
yes.
voice, and after that, you got a call from the owner and need to present your dubbing. Wow,
Yes.
that's a long step.
Yes.
Okay, okay, okay.
Pretty much like that. Hopefully
Yeah,
it helped
that,
to answer.
yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Karin. That's
Thank you. Yes.
all
And
answering my question. My question actually. Yes.
anytime, Kadio.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Is Kadio already into like voice actor? Have you ever tried to submit your application, Kadio?
Not at all.
I thought you were, so that's why you asked Karin.
Yeah, just I'm just curious about that because every cartoon or anime that I watch, uh, they have a lot of different voice from them. Then it's really make me curious about that because they can manage their tone of voice, every tone and every different character. That's make me wow, how difficult they job actually. That's then that's why the good opportunity to get the answer that I have realized in my mind
I
for
see,
many
I
years.
see.
Good,
I
good.
see. So maybe it will be like your long-term plan ya, Kak.
Yeah, so
Not for today, yeah.
not for today.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Mhm.
but it's in some interest what such as splendid oh how can I say a splendid job from I think because it's really difficult but fun I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Beside the challenge, it's also like have its own fun, right?
Yeah,
That's great. Maybe in a few years we will hear your voice in acting. Maybe in the future, who knows, right?
I hope we don't know in the future, right?
And then thank you so much, Kadio. How about Kaharis? Kaharis, are you planning to have like a freelancing or your side jobs in like doing the voice acting and then going to have a change careers? Do you have um your view, your point of view of this?
For voice, I don't think so, because yeah, it's very interesting, but I'm not my type, I think. But I wonder, like, when uh, about the recording, like the first time Kak Arin did the recording, what did you use phone or a certain specification? Did you uh, listen to your voice several times, or you just send it just the first time you took the recorder? I wonder.
Oh, thanks a lot for the question, Kaharis. Do you mean when I have casting offering or when I
Mm,
do the dubbing in the
the
studio?
when you send the sample of your voice.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. So basically, this is my friend, my smartphone. So basically, I do all the sample voice by using only my smartphone, because back then I don't have the equipment, like my laptop was broken, and then we also have software to be installed. But to be honest, in this casting world of dubbing, basically they want it fast. So it doesn't matter if you record it with your phone as long as it was clear. So you have to make sure that but I don't have a studio at home. It doesn't matter. I don't have it as well up until today. So I basically just put my head inside a like bed cover or bed sheet, put some pillows on it, or if you have a cupboard, just put your head inside your cupboard with your clothes because it helps us to reduce the noise from the outside. Especially if you heard like several minutes ago, my home is nearby the street, so the motorcycles and stuff. So usually I take the sample after 12 p.m. So we have to become a night owl. Or sometimes the client want our voice right away at afternoon when and we are just like strolling around outside our home, and yeah, you have to find a place that at least reduce the noise because sometimes the client want your sample fast. If not, they will give the offering to another person, and you don't want to lose a chance, right? So yeah, that's a good question. So basically, at least you just download the audio editor apps on your phone and you're good. As long as you find like you reduce the noise from the outside, then you're good. And you just send it to your client. Usually they WhatsApp you, so just send right away. And the format will be in MP3 format. Usually we use the MP3 format. Huh. So hopefully that's answer your question, Kak Haris.
Yes, totally. And how about the audiobook?
Haha. Oh,
Audiobook, I mean, did you just finish it just one time you read all of the book, or you can just take several days or etc.?
that was also a good question. So basically, if we have like let's say I have a example of poetry books. So it's 192 pages. So but for poetry, you see that the line sometimes it's like a little bit and they have pictures or stuff, right? So I finish it one day take at studios. But if you have novel, like let's say you read a novel 400 pages, then probably you have going back and forth to the studios like 10 or probably 15 times. It takes time because the novels it's so like if you read, there's a lot of sentences and it takes lots of effort for the narration, the characters itself, the switching emotions. It takes time. So probably like 10 until 15 times. And you have to go to the studio because for audiobook, it requires a clear, of course, voice in a very good environment. So we have a director there and then we have like sound engineer there to help us during the recording. So yeah, that's different for audiobook.
Yeah, I heard the sample just in your presentation, and it was very clear.
Right, because it's in the studio. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Anytime.
Wow, it's a great conversation actually. Um, Kak Rin, mind me to ask you something, Kak. I also curious about it because Kak Harris mentioned about it. Would you like to recommend us what kind of applications that you use for the audio editing? And like for the second one, do you have like is there any recommendation for the studio room that you usually use for taking your voice acting, Kak, especially in Jakarta area? Maybe the members here can going there if it's free or if it's available for public. They can go in there and they're trying to do the voice acting, maybe.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I put the notes on a different chat box. So, your first question, the apps. I use Audio Lab for phone. You can find it on Play Store. And then another one is Lexis Audio Editor. I'm gonna put it in another chat box. So, as for the studio, if you just want to find the studio is very pricey, honey. So I don't recommend you go to the studio just to record your session. If you can make a box at your house and put it with the foam, the foam like the egg foam, you make it by yourself, just to put your head inside. It much cheaper because I made that we won't go to a studio except you have a podcast and you airing it every month or every week and you need a place, then you can rent one because I don't know which studio, but if you want to just for practicing, I suggest just do at home. At least you have a cupboard, you have a blanket or a bed cover sheet, you're good. I didn't recommend because it will be too pricey if you rent a studio. So yeah, so that's my suggestion.
Wow, that was a great suggestion, Kak. I just know about it when you do your DIY and with your box.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I just know about it that it can be like a such a supporting tools for your career, right? In a simple way, like everyone has it at home, like then everyone can try it, and maybe it will be an inspiration for not only the members here in the room with us, but also the members that is watching from our YouTube on YouTube Live. So it will be very special for them and also very insightful for them. Thank you, Karirin, for the recommendation. It's really
Thank you.
great. And then I think for the boys, Kak Haris and also Kak Dio. So from our discussion, um, do you think that you want to change career and you want to take another challenge, another step of your life and going out of your zona nyaman, your comfort zone? Maybe Kak Haris or Kak Dio wanna try to answer? Kak Haris wanna try first?
Okay, sure. So I think this next several maybe like months or years, I think I'm not gonna change any plan, or but we don't know the future. And yeah, I think about the comfort zone that life begins after we go out from comfort zone. I think one day, just one day, I will pick something.
May I know what kind of job that inspired you a lot that you want to take it as your new step of life? Do you have your dream career? Like, I want to go to abroad and finding a job there that is my patience, or your job right now is your patience, Kak?
Uh, well, yeah, I think it's one of my passion, but my current job just require me to stay at the office all the time.
Mhm.
So one of my dream is like I can work all around like Indonesia or something, so we can just spread like goodness to everyone. Yeah, is it?
Wow, that's great, and I hope that you have your time and then you can have your dream jobs in the future. And yeah, and have a good luck for you. How about Cadio? Cadio, are you still there? Or maybe oh, we have one more people here. I just realized it. Hi, Carol B. Do you mind to open up your camera? Okay, because the other cannot open up the camera. Maybe they're left for a moment. I want to ask from Kak Haris, what is your testimonial about today's class, Kak? Like you already hearing what and saying what Karen said, and then in her presentation and all, you already going to the FGD sessions, all of that. How was it, Kak?
Mm, everything was wonderful information. Like I know about the dubbing, about the cartoon, movies, games, and etc. But I have no idea about the process behind that. So in this moment, this night, so I know a little bit about that, and that is very good for me or for us that has no idea about this.
Wow. So you really find it insightful for you, yeah? So do you mind do you mind to start doing can si Kak who is it? Karen said that she did some kind of several kind of voice acting, right? Can you please mention or take one, which one that you really interested, that if you have a chance, if you have opportunities to take the in voice acting, which one do you want to do, Kak? Like she already mentioned several, right?
Mhm.
Which one do you think?
What interests me most is the last part, the audiobook.
Oh,
I don't know
that's
why
great.
it's not really familiar for me, maybe for us in general. We know more about games and movies and etc. But the I've no idea. I just interest in audiobook.
Yes, actually, I do really interested with the audiobooks also, because yeah, it has more characters, right? And yeah, the effort is quite hard too, because audiobooks have more pages, like not one or two pages maybe, but maybe 100 and 200 pages, that it takes a lot. And yeah, it's quite challenging, but it's a really great experience too if you want to take it. And I hope that you can pursue it, Harris. And it's a great chance for you. Maybe not for your long term, but for your side jobs. It's a really great experience for you. Good luck, Kak Harris. Oh my God. We already have members here, Britzoners, coming from their breakout room. Maybe, Kasumi, I will take it back to you. Is it okay?
Yes.
It's your time now, Kak. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
having me.
Thank you so much, Kak Connie, for being the facilitator in the main room, and the discussion's really awesome. Thank you so much, Kak Connie. And yeah, welcome back everyone. From the discussions, and I wonder how's the discussions is like. Maybe I'm going to ask to, let's see, Kak Esther, how's the discussion from your room? Could you please choose someone from your room to be the representative and tell how is it like in your room? Go ahead, Kak Esther.
Okay, Kak Simi, we have already choose our representative, Kak Sharif. Are you there, Kak Sharif? Kak Sharif.
Yep.
Okay, it's time is yours, Kak Sharif.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much. We start?
Yeah. Go ahead, Kak Sharif.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Kak Marsha and Kak Silmi. I'm sorry because I'm in the station, so I cannot open my camera. Okay, we have a great discussion tonight with Marsha, Aida. We share each other about our experience in shifting our life journey, such Aida also told us about her experience as a teacher and And me myself, talking about my some milestone of my life and in shifting experience from being a teacher, being a journalist, and also and now being an employee in the logistic sector in North Jakarta. So based on our discussion, there are many positive sides and also challenging sides from shifting job uh, in our life such we from positive impact from positive side we we get like new energy, new motivation, and the new feel. Although in another side, we have to start over from the lower level of the role, and also maybe it's about we don't have such a how to say salary as our previous job. So yeah, many challenging and many maybe positive sides we talk and we share together with our group. So I'd like to thanks very much about this very outstanding sharing to Kak Aida and my Fasil Kak Marsha. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kak Sarif and Kak Esther. All right, and maybe like one more person. So let's go to what about Kak Anin? Is the member from your group still here, Kak Anin?
Yes, Kak. Oh,
Yes.
I think I'm gonna like choose Kak Nilam. Hi, Kak Nilam. Are you still there?
Okay, hello. I'm still here. From our group, we have Kak Alicia and Kak Adi, and we talk about shifting jobs and also talking about if we are interested in becoming a voice actor or not. And Kak Adi said that he is enjoy with his current jobs, and his current jobs right now become an engineering, and Kak Alicia, because Kak Alicia is still student, so Kanin asks another question for her, and but she's interested in voice actor, and she has a talent in making a story. She likes to do making novel and comics, something like that. And for me, I also interested in becoming voice actor. And actually, it's really interesting felt that at least I need to know more about this one. So thank you so much for Karin sharing this voice actor things. And I think that's all from me. Thank you so much, Kanin and all.
Okay, thank you so much, Kak Anin and Kak Nilan, for sharing your experience during the FGD. All right, so we are at the end session now. We gonna hear for the closing statement from Kak Rin Agustina. Go ahead, Kak Rin.
Okay, thanks a lot for this opportunity. Once again, guys, if you want to follow your passion, make sure that you also checking all the bars. I mean, if you really want to have shifting career, make sure that you already think about it, analyze it, and just not like, okay, then I'm gonna move it. And once again, if you enjoy there, then you gonna willing to sacrifice and have an effort to get all of these things that you wanted. But yeah, wishing you all the best, guys, in your anything you want to do right now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kak Rien. Oh my God, the material is really wonderful, and she always reminds us to be really prepared if we want to do shifting careers, but not be afraid. And really, thank you so much, Kak Rien, for the really insightful materials. And I thank you guys again for attending. And so, yeah. I just want to remind you guys once again, it will be really wonderful if you guys fill up the attendance form, because all of your feedback really means a lot to us, and it's gonna be like a really great source of energy to all of us, the fastest and the committee, to keep going. So, all right, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a